JavaScript. All right, let's do our start real quick. Make a quick tweet. See if we can get some people coming, right? Profile. Let's copy this link. Tweet. JavaScript. I cannot spell. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna code newbie. Let's go. All right, we'll see if we can get some people pop in. Boom, 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 We have got 4 different bots in my channel already. Boom. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's see what magic we can make happen. Okay. All right, so let's continue where we left off yesterday. Hey, yo, what's going on? It's weird, I can't see the chat on here though. Oh, there you go. I see you. Hello. Hey, what's up, Winwin? How you doing? How you doing? Just out of interest, did it show you guys an ad when you joined? I want to see if I can stop that ad. Okay, where were we yesterday? We did four 4. Oh, no ads. All right, awesome. Okay, we did 4 hours 16 yesterday, which, I mean, 25%, not too bad. Let's continue. How's your day been? How you both doing? All right, okay. Return an array consisting of the largest number from each provided subarray. Largest number from each, huh? Besides 2 being dumb, I'm doing good. What do you mean? What'd you do that's dumb? I'm good, man. I just finished my work. And then now I'm gonna do some coding. Trying to make it every day at least an hour every day. Yo, Nico, what's up, man? How you doing? Everything? I'm dumb. What do you mean? Like in terms of coding or what? Good. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just finished work. Gotta head in. How was the stream? Did you stream today? Yeah, you did stream today. I saw the thing, but I was at work, man. I couldn't come on. Although I did go back and watch like 5 minutes of it, and you were talking about your mic position and stuff. I did watch a little bit. You coding in TypeScript, I think. Got no one. For 2 hours, got. There was Gamer Jack or something. Jack FTW, I think. I can't remember the name. It's Jack something was in there for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I went and checked it out afterwards, but I couldn't make it live. He's one of my mods in Type, so says hello. Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had like 1 person in my stream, 2 person in my stream for like the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I didn't have anybody. And then slowly picked up like yeah, like yesterday I became an affiliate because I streamed every day and then slowly starting to have that exponential curve. You have a challenge. Hey, thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. It's launch stand emote fireworks. How does that work? First founder, first month subscriber. Hey, okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. All right, what's the challenge? When you're done with your course, learn some Node.js and make a Discord bot. Oh, we can do that? Okay, 100%. All right, that is going on the thing. Maybe even a Twitter bot, because I also post on Twitter. Like, I think I get a couple of people coming from Twitter every time I do this. Wait, what? Yeah, I just go like, hey, I'm going live, come check out, and I get like 1 or 2 people sometimes join from that, or at least get some hits. So yeah, so if I can have a bot that does posts to Twitter, maybe also posts to, yeah, Discord for sure. All right, let's see. Build a chat bot, yeah, that's cool. Build a Discord bot. Cool. All right. We're gonna get that in the top of the backlog, right? Should rename this. Any platform Discord is easy to implement. What do we do? Avoid something called Fastify? Tell. Use Express. All right. What's the okay? Yeah, I'll make a note of that, and then we'll take a look at the time. So avoid. All right, some notes. What do you mean avoid? Fastify. I have no idea what those mean, but I would say at the time we will go back. Use Express. So it's difficult, but it has more features. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're joking or not. I mean, the whole word of the thing that... The fact that it's called Fastify must mean it's fast, right? Because it's got the word fast or fast in it. Right. Because it's super fast. Alright, we'll leave it on. We'll see. Okay, what are we doing today? RGC Georg, what's up? Hey, what's up, Mike? Welcome back. 2 3 more requests on Express, RQ. Request per seconds, okay. Yeah, no, I saw some of the code you were writing, man. That thing looks insane. I saw a little bit when you were doing some caching stuff, like writing some caching functions it looked like. And then I kind of skipped through and was looking at different parts. Yeah, it was insane. Hey, what's up? All right, welcome to the stream, man. I think it's the first time I've seen you here. How's it going? All right, we are going to. That's what we're gonna do. You're one of a kind. Let's do something I'd never do. All right. What do you never do? Man, I also need to focus on actually learn to get about with tier 1 community. Whoa, okay, wait. Whoa, hang on. What is this tier 1 community stuff? You gifted what? Oh, dude. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. I appreciate the gift. Thanks for the gift, but what does that mean? You gifted it to Nmola 10, huh? Oh, nice. So you just give and it chooses some, okay. Should have manually selected Woodwood Hive. No, that's funny. Oh, okay. Yeah, first time I write some JS and I like to look around into streams. All right, welcome, man. If you already know JavaScript, then maybe you can help us out. I'm basically learning to code and I'm documenting everything I do. This is day number 12 of going through free code camp JavaScript stuff. Congrats, boy! You just made $4. Did I really? Do you save your VODs? Yeah, I exported to my YouTube channel, so everything's there. YouTube Studio. After the stream, I export everything, so however many videos there are, I don't know. Oh, it's still private. Copyright. So I don't like this copyright claim stuff. All right, let's make it public. So yeah, every single video of me learning is here. Looks like 36 videos so far, minus this one because that's not really stream. But yeah, everything's on there. Yeah, I saw Twitch was sending me a message delete, but yeah, I just put everything on here. Yeah, are you gonna do the same thing? Man, yeah, if you go back and watch my first videos, there's me struggling with HTML like at the start. It's pretty funny. All right, okay. Dude, it's been 15 minutes and haven't touched a little bit of code. Thinking of saving? Oh yeah, 100% save, man. Damn. Okay. Return an array consisting of the largest number from provided subarray. For simplicity, the provided array will contain exactly 4 subarrays. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I think this might be fairly simple actually. Okay. I think we would need a for loop, and I'm gonna remember to make sure I let I equals something. I is less than the length of ARR, and then I plus plus. Just make sure nothing is blown up. Yeah, I plus plus, more or less true. Oh, you hear the dings? That's my Slack going off. I'm gonna switch that off. That's my work Slack is pinging me. How do I turn off notifications? Okay, there you go. Pause until tomorrow. Oh, dude, is the thing working? The emojis from yesterday. Let's see. Because I'm using the desktop app, I can't see it. How do I channel? Stream chat. There we go. What was it again? It was Pogu or something? What was it again? It was no. Oh. Oh, it does work. Look at that. Oh. Nice. Oh, it does work. Look at that. I need to mute that. There you go. Okay. Scroll. Okay. For I equals da da da, I will need to iterate through this array. Okay, I think we have to. So yesterday we did something similar by initializing a maximum value thing, right? So let's say let max equals 0. Maybe if ARR, the ith position of the ARR, so whatever this value is going to be, if that is greater than 0, return an array. Yeah, so if it is greater than that, then assign that value to I. How many retweets to make Rocket Play open source? 2 million. All right, I'll help out with that, man. Start the tweet and I'll retweet it. Right. So if the ith position is greater than 0, then assign it to the shouldn't be greater than 0, right? Should greater than max. Sorry. Yeah, if error is greater than the maximum, which is going to change each time we do that, assign it to max, and we need to push it to an array. Trump doesn't even get 2 retweets. Let's see. I feel like I need another variable j, so then I iterate through these. So I is going to iterate through this position, like 0, 1, 2, 3, and then within that, maybe iterate through each one of these. Yeah, let's see if I can. Oh, that's a tweet. Okay, there you go. Retweet. Alright, follow. Okay. If actually not if. So within that, for so let j equals 0. J is less than. I think I can do that, right? Hydra left. J++. That was quick. Yeah, it's the fastify thing. He's got fastify hooked up to his own API. I think we can do idle left, because I would be each position, and within that, iterate through those. And then what we do is you initialize the max. If okay, here's what's gonna get tricky. So I and j. Does that make sense? Or would it be I dot j? I don't know. Let's see. Who got what? Heard fasted by an API. People arrive. Oh, when Word said this, that was quick, and I just said Nico just has fastify built in inside you, so you just really like boom, instant. Yeah. So if each of these is bigger than whatever, assign it to max, and then okay, we need an array. So let largest equals an empty array. I think this should work. Okay. So if I do largest dot push, push to j. Would I push to j? No, I'll post to max. Length is not defined. Okay, where am I missing? I should make my variable more than like array for each. Oh man, yeah, from yesterday. Okay, let's click on you also familiar with Express. Hey, what's up, Sadu Joe? Welcome back, man. Okay, yeah, so I can just go for each. So I don't need to do all this crap. Okay. Let's get rid of that. So ARR dot I dot for each. I think that would work. Let's yeah, so ARR. Maybe I don't need ARR, maybe just I, because he knows what I is, right? You can literally do return anything other than boom. Oh, you guys are talking about your stuff. Oh, okay. I see what I'm doing. So if I did that. Array one dot for each. So I would be whatever array that is. Let's see. I dot for each is not a function. Yeah, okay. Beaver, hello. Okay, that works great. So I need to do the syntax. So there's 4, 5, 1, 3. Okay, cool. All right, so that's how the for each would work. Okay, so I is less than AR dot length I plus plus. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go through ARR. Let's just copy that. So ARR and the ith position for each. Okay. So we're not gonna console log that. What we're gonna do instead. So for each, okay, and then in here, if ARI, okay, and if ARR.I is greater than max, then assign it to max. Once it's assigned, then I want you to push it into, let's say let largest numbers. It's an empty array. I did see someone ping me on. Hope it helps. Someone pinging on Discord, huh? Hey, what's up, Dimitri? Welcome back. You caught at the start of the stream today, man. How you doing? All right. I am trying to solve this problem. I think I'm close. So okay. Okay, I need to write some return. Also, I think it's good to have TypeScript. Camel case. So. Okay, that makes sense in my head. I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's run it. Okay, a lot of errors. 7. Okay. Yeah, I've got the syntax wrong. Hey, where did ARI come from, man? For each element, dude. If element is greater than max, assign the... Right? Oh. Doesn't like this return here. Still doesn't like the if statement. Here's one way to look at it. Think in the perspective of code. You know you have to loop twice, but you have to be clear what those loops are responsible for. What is the auto loop trying to achieve? What is what's it trying to achieve? Okay. So what I'm trying to do is with the outer loop, I want it to loop through each position. So 0, 1, 2, 3. And once it does that, the inner loop, I want it to go through each of these individual positions within it, which should be the ith position, so whatever position it lands on, for each element in that position. Yeah, it's this thing here confusing me, the arrow functions. You're missing the thing. Oh. And the closing bracket would then be somewhere here. What's this? Actually, no. It should be outside that. Yeah, so loop through that. Right. And then... So within this, it's going to go through all of that. Oh, it's going to go through each of those. Come on, man. It's going to go through each of those. It's going to do this. It's going to push the max. And it's going to loop back again. Yeah, it's going to reinitialize that again. So they can do the max. This return like this return statement here. For the outer loop, each element is an array. So I'll still need to do... Okay, for the the arrow function uses that instead of the function that. Okay. You're pushing the largest number inside the inner loop. You should do it just after that too. And what's Dimitri said? Dimitri said there's a syntax error. Your for each is not properly closed. Okay. All right. I see. So take the array, and then for each position in the array, that's what this is doing. Array position. So array positions for each. So for each of each position should be the individual things, no? That's what happened there. So when I was playing around with this, so hello.I for each element would give me the individual stuff. So hello.I in this case would be arr.I for each element. Yeah, that should be the individual ones. Compare it to, where's my max initialization gone? Did I delete it just now? Yeah, maybe here. Oh, check your Discord DMs. Discord, okay. I hear the PV. Let's put it up. What am I looking at, guys? Join voice channel real quick. Okay. Let's pause the music. How do I join? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, what's up?
I'm
what am I
tired
doing
of
wrong,
typing.
dude?
I'm tired of typing, man.
All right.
Okay, I was saying you're you're given an array which comes in as an argument, and that array contains elements, and those elements are array themselves, elements of four numbers for each of those elements inside of that array. I don't know if I'm making sense yet. So your outer loop should only focus on looping through those elements. It doesn't matter what happens inside or whatever. Your outer loop is just focusing on for each of the array that I'm given, what am I supposed to do? And then that what am I supposed to do? In that array you go, how do I find the maximum number in this array? Right. Now you're forgetting about what happens outside, because now you're thinking about the inner array. How do I find the maximum number in this array? And then you look for that maximum number and you keep it hanging. And then for the exit, your outer what's this thing? What was I talking about in the beginning? Yeah, your outer loop now, its focus after the execution of the inner loop, the focus is to let me take this maximum number that the inner loop got for me and put it in my new array that I'm going to return. So what you have currently for I in doing whatever it's doing, that's for looping through the outer array. Now ARRI, yeah, that seems to be done correctly. But by doing a square brackets dots for each, you assuming, wait, is it still? Here's the thing, it's not so clear anymore because there's so much going on. So rather use like shitloads of variables.
I mean, it's
like
almost
for
right.
instance,
Like you're looping right. You got the idea, but first, also I'm Nico. Hi.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's me.
Hey, man.
So
hey, brother. How are you?
Just the voice calls the whole time. This is sick. We don't need chat.
We're tired of typing,
you're
man. We're tired of typing.
Can people hear
your
this in the
max?
chat though? Can people hear everyone in the chat?
Probably not, unless your
I mean,
whatever
I think so
software
since
you're
we can.
using to stream is set
Yeah,
up
okay,
for
we
picking
can
up
hear you,
audio from Discord.
so it's fine.
Let me check. All right.
Um, yeah, just check. But you're doing a few things wrong. First of all, you've got some syntax errors. For example, if you see your if element is greater than max, yeah, greater than max, you're not closing that statement. The if statement, you're just opening it and then you're never closing it,
Yeah, it's never closed.
and you don't actually have
This
to
one's
close
closing,
it. So
right? Okay.
yeah, but that's closing the loop in theory.
That's closing the for each loop.
Okay,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
you instead of if things so first things first, when you do if, you can just put the thing you want to do on the same line. That works too, as long as you close. So
Oh, you
instead of
mean do that?
like
So if max whatever, and then like that.
not there after the parenthesis closing. Instead of having your brackets opening thing, instead of putting brackets and opening them and putting the stuff inside, you just put it next to the parenthesis ending.
What you mean that?
Brother, I
Nah.
don't suggest it like that. Always use brackets.
No, brackets don't really
Go
mean
back.
shit.
Instead of adding the closing brace, you just deleted shitloads of brackets.
Okay. So like, wait. So where am I going wrong here? Hey, what's up, Kabori? Thanks for the sub, man. Okay.
All right.
So right
See,
here's my thinking,
line
right?
7.
So just to run you through. So I create a hello array that has like all of these, and then I say for I equals 0 whatever hello dot I, which would be the ith position in the hello array. For each of those, console log the elements, and it's going through each of the positions within the array, and it's console logging that. So I said
Yes,
I can do the
you're
same.
fine with that, but I mean, to do some stuff, you could start by deleting everything after like you start by deleting the if element is greater than max, and you also delete the largest numbers push,
Okay, let's get rid of that.
and you
All
don't
right.
delete the brackets after that. You just yeah, like that. Amazing.
Looks
Now
like
you're
Nico
done
has
and
this
you
in
have
check.
your
I'm gonna check on my pots. I'm cooking pasta right now.
All right, sounds good.
you're also not closing your function. So after your return, you're missing a closing bracket.
Wait, what line? After
So line you should put the return closing bracket on line 10.
is that the one Demetrius Kevin is for?
Yeah, and you're also missing a closing parenthesis for your array dot for each. So on line 7,
This one
at
here,
the end of line 7, you can add a closing parenthesis.
parentheses. This thing here? Wait, is that What's a parentheses?
No, parenthesis the fuck, maybe there's another name in English. Like this one. Put it on chat.
Okay. What's that
So this is where
closing?
you're good. And
Oh,
now
it's
you have your
closing that.
max.
Okay.
But the problem with the max being there is that you're looping through each array now. And what you're doing is you're redefining your max every time you loop through each number of each array. So your max should be before the array for each. Because you want the max to reset for every array, not every number, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now you've got that. You can do the same thing you were doing inside of your array for each. So you can just check if the element is greater than max, and if so, you can return. I mean, you can change max and have max be that element. So just like you were doing before.
Yeah. Okay. So I got to do another if statement, right? That's the only way I know. So if, guess parentheses, if the element is greater than max,
Yep.
then
And if so, you can just change max.
so max equals the element, right?
Yep, exactly. And now after that array for each loop, so on line on line after line 10, so you can create a new line after line 10. This is where you want to return that max number because you've been through all the numbers of that array, and
Yeah.
you know you've got your max basically, and now you need to push that max to the largest number array.
So it's just largest numbers dot push the max here.
Exactly. And then for good practice, you should also define the largest numbers array inside of your function. So skip a line after line 3 and then add a line with that defining. That is because if you're not doing it that was the wrong line. I mean line after line 2 because now you're putting in the loop. Because what's happening if you're not doing that is that, I mean, on this particular case, it doesn't really matter because you're only calling the function once. But if you were calling the function twice, you would still have the old numbers inside of there. So it would just like make a larger array and just put more and more numbers in it. Whereas defining it inside a function has it all clean.
Yeah.
And apart from that, I think you're good. I do not know why you have a I is not defined thing. That's weird. Yeah, that's actually
I equals 0.
because that's correct, right? Yeah. Why isn't it like that?
Maybe it's just sometimes this thing has an issue. Say about. Hello is not defined. What?
Yeah, because of course
Oh,
you don't have the.
I think it's this code. I had the wrong code in there.
Oh yeah, you should delete that code.
This was my notes. Okay, so this should now work.
That should work.
I think it's not liking one of them.
Okay, so it's not liking the one with
Negative,
a
so-
minus.
Because I've initialized the 0. Well, but 0 is just the
That should be
array
fine, though,
position,
because-
right? It's because the element has to be
Sure.
greater than 0. So what if it's less than 0, which is negative? That's
No, what you're gonna do is instead of having your max be 0. Yeah, okay, so instead of having your max be 0, what you're gonna do is max is going to be equal to array I. So the same as before the for each thing. So, you're like the current element. So I have delays. And then you just put the fancy bracket thing, like the squared brackets.
all right.
Or and let me just write it, maybe.
Brother, just use minus infinity. It's much better.
Is that a thing?
Minus
Can
infinity.
I actually
No.
use that?
But then if a number is less than 0, then it means 0 is the greatest number there.
Yes, that's the way I said that. Just initialize with minus infinity. So it will be anything will be bigger than that. So it will be like 0.
Oh my god, dude. Do you think free code
Yeah,
camp would
but
go
then,
to
like,
those
it's not the-
extremes?
You could just do that and it works too.
Okay, wait.
Because what you're doing with my thing, I mean, not that the other solution with the minus infinity isn't good, right? But what you're doing is just saying, take the first number of the array and make that the max. Because
It's also
yes.
effective,
Right.
yeah.
yeah,
Gotcha,
it's
yeah.
literally like doesn't need much more runtime. So that should now work with the minus.
But if we initialize with
Nice.
I, it's also, yeah, right now it's much better, yeah.
Perfect. Wait, so how do I actually type infinity on this thing?
You're interested in infinity. It's the infinity.
Infinity, like.
Oh wait, is it really the infinity keyword?
Oh my god, I hope not.
That'd be fucking weird. I've never actually
minus-
used, like, I don't do like a lot
There's
of
an
time.
infinite keyword in
It's literally.
JavaScript.
Oh, it literally is infinity.
Okay.
Oh my
All right. So you said what is
So minus infinity should work.
what, minus or just infinity?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Negative. Okay. Right.
That's why I said it like that.
also-
Why?
Hey,
Why?
yo, okay. Interesting.
Minus infinity, brother.
Yeah, it's working now with minus.
Is it? Did all tests pass?
yeah,
Yeah,
almost passed.
everything passed.
I mean, that's because it's small numbers, though. Like, they could actually break the minus infinity thing, probably.
Right.
but not on this level of coding.
By the way, brother, your voice is so lower. I mean that. Who is your name?
I
What is your
wonder
name?
how far back the stream is because I haven't seen it working. Because I'm watching
Your
feed directly from Twitch.
sound, I mean,
My
will
voice,
be
you
with
mean,
your
or whose?
not need.
You're lagging as fuck, boy.
All
Ing, ooh. Speak
Am I
now, man.
lagging?
Oh yeah, you're not lagging anymore. Hey, maybe I don't know.
sorted.
This is so much cooler to learn than just text. Okay, so the common mistakes I make here is differentiating between the inner and the outer loops. And this thing here was also incorrect. Max equals 0. I'm still get tripped up on the syntax of it all. Like what goes where.
Nah, I'm still not at ease by the fact that we're using minus infinity though. This is too far
Oh,
in, man.
neither am I, but
It works.
for funsies, you know.
Eh.
Okay. Function. Okay, cool. Yeah, good with that. That's number 5 out of 16. Done. Cool. You want to hang out in the chat? I mean, in Discord. I'm good with that.
Nah, I think we'll come back if another intervention is needed.
Okay, intervention.
We should definitely make you like. Too bad you're gonna finish the whole course before that. We should have made you code like a little, really small API or something, or a bot, and we could just like have an emergency command, and it would
And
like
by the way-
auto join in Discord or whatever, like, or
Yeah,
move
yeah.
you to a channel where we can come, and it just
Yeah.
goes like.
And
Something's
critic,
fucking wrong.
I would like to say another thing
Yeah.
from previous example. There's also a keyword in math library about JavaScript. You can directly take minimum or maximum directly with math.min or math.max. So you don't need
Yeah.
to make
Max dot min.
Oh,
full
yeah.
recursion.
Yeah.
Oh, math.min.
But then again, that wouldn't have been the greatest thing to do, since with their goal on that course is to loop through arrays. It's
Yes,
not
yes, I
about
understand,
learning.
but to teach
yeah,
him, I'm just talking about
yeah,
teach
for,
him.
for sure. But then, yeah, that would be really fucking good, because you would just literally like replace the whole for each loop by just math.max.
Okay, dude, it's gone. They don't say my
I,
answers,
I
man.
I think like 50 to 60% of all the coursework in JavaScript is just things that are already implemented by them already.
Yeah.
To learn the basics.
Yeah. So you are learning these things, but you'll find that when you're done, you're probably not gonna use them as much as because there's like all these APIs that they provide for it already.
I mean, there's like shit ton of stuff that you would usually like. A course would teach you how to do, but then the day you're gonna need that, you're gonna find a library that's really good, really small, really efficient, and you're gonna use it. Literally,
Okay,
like
just use
people think that when you're gonna learn to code, it's gonna be like you're gonna learn a shit ton of stuff, remember it all, and just be able to type any program, like just remake a game by heart. But the truth is, you're gonna just Google the shit out of it, check what's available,
Yeah.
check the best solution, take that best solution, change it if it doesn't work for you, and then that's gonna be code. Literally,
Like yesterday, I learned about sets. I didn't know JavaScript had sets. I was we're replacing underscore .js and some functions there to get a distinct array of elements. You just use a set, and I googled that yesterday. This is for production code, by the way. I'm still googling stuff to copy and paste to
production
my
is
IDE.
really different from just learning, but honestly, it's not. Like,
Yeah, definitely the same.
the notion between production and development is production is not supposed to crash, but it
And that-
doesn't mean that the code is gonna be fucking amazing. Like, I've got some code in production and Rocket Play. You wouldn't fucking want to see that. Like, I mean, I'm changing everything, so it's getting better. But there's like some code, some parts of the API I would go back to and be like, what the fuck have I done? And it would have been live for like forever, and it would be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ugliest, non-efficient code I've ever written, but it's there and it works and it doesn't crash.
Brother, you have to check max, not min.
Oh, of course, you're right. Math.max. And then what do I return? So I need to assign that
It
to
will
an array,
return.
right? I need to create an array.
So you're checking it, but you're not assigning it to anything. So
Yeah.
I think just put in a variable right before the math.max stuff.
Before.
Not even. You can just push the.
Oh, push
So
push.
yeah, because
Oh
you need an
yeah,
array,
yeah.
right? So just make an array first
s-
at the base of your
Your
function.
largest numbers array.
where did I? Oh, where did it go from earlier?
Put
Whatever.
there.
It's
Whatever.
big gone.
We'll create again.
No, not there. Oh, put
Yeah,
up
that array.
at first. Put up.
I
Yeah,
think you're
there.
having the delay thing.
And yeah. Also, I don't want to burn my pasta. I'm going again.
All right, man. It's funny. So if I just
Just
do
leave
largest
restriction.
numbers dot push, and then that, right? It's not defined. It's because
Yeah, because you. Oh yeah, you're just having a typo inside your. No, it was defined, but you had a typo.
crap.
It's you're writing
Oh,
large.
and
I
then
don't know. I don't
numbers.
know if I can. And then you need to return the largest numbers array.
Right.
Because right now you're just returning the same array. And that should work.
What is
Wait,
not?
doesn't it?
It's not liking it. It passes one of the tests. It doesn't pass largest of 4. So it takes in an array, largest numbers. AR
Could you just after the for loop?
Mm-hmm.
Could you console.log the largest array, the largest number thing, so we can see what's happening? After that, after the for each fraction.
Oh, okay.
So on line
yeah.
7. Yeah, sorry. It is 2 a.m. after all, so. Oh, it's not. The fuck?
ARR height position.
'Cause
Omar, what's going
you're
on?
giving it the.
Perfect, brother.
What the fuck? Okay, what does that max make? Oh, I know why. Because it needs to be given multiple parameters. So see, you have the answer to everything. Don't listen to me. Go check the page on the documentation that you had opened, and check the line 9. How do they put the array in?
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you notice
yeah.
anything different?
Yeah, but then.
Yep.
Okay.
Because basically what you're doing with that is you're instead of just passing along the array, you're now passing each element of the array as one parameter to your function. So it would be the same as doing
It's actually
math.max.
unboxing.
Yeah.
Unboxing. Okay.
Yeah, making
Yeah.
every part of the array look like you write by one.
Right. Okay.
Like
Yeah. Cool. This is also a neat. I think this is actually much easier than the previous one where we're doing max equals 0 and then
Oh, yeah,
looping
for sure.
through. Okay. Cool. Awesome, man. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. I mean, you're here to learn, right? You're not here to.
Yeah. Not here to look like a
Same.
pro.
Now it looks like production code.
Hey.
come on,
Sick.
none of the JavaScript code is for the production. It's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
useless
None
language.
of that is gonna end up anywhere. Like it doesn't fucking like.
It's funny. Okay, I think Dimitri's looking for the invite to this thing. I think I should just add this somewhere, man.
I think I sent it.
Full.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave and go back to working in chat.
All right.
I was with some friends and I left because you really needed help.
Yeah, sounds good.
But I mean, you got it figured out and you understood what you were doing, so that's nice.
Yeah,
Because there's no point in giving you the solution if you don't understand what it does.
that's also true.
Pratik is really good about it. He just forces himself to learn something, not just
Yeah.
memorize it.
That is
Yeah,
true.
and that's a great part. Like, there are so many people that would just say, "Oh, here's the answer. I found it somewhere, or someone told me." Like, so why even take the course? Because you're
Yeah,
not learning
doesn't make
anything. You're
sense.
just putting in stuff, and you don't like. Now, if I ask you to do the same thing, you're gonna remember. Oh, yeah, I did that, and I need to walk through the array, and then I need to find the maximum of each array, and you're gonna think like the goal is not knowing what you're gonna write exactly, but knowing how you're going to write it. That's the biggest thing about code. It's not about knowing all the functions, knowing on the practice. It's about knowing what to do with the thing you have. So if I give you a list of usernames and I ask you to give me the user that the name that, like, I don't know, the letter that comes up the most in all usernames, you're gonna need to think about, okay, I need to first loop through all of the usernames. Then all of the users, get the username, and then separate all the letters of their username, push them to a central array, and then I can just check in that array what is the most repetitive letter. And then once you're done with that, you can send it back. But you have to know what to do with that.
Right.
You have to know how to do it. It doesn't matter what function you're going to call it. You have to know the structure. But yeah, that's it. That's been my speech. I'm out.
Appreciate it, man. Awesome. Cool. What we saying? We want a voice chat just for spectators. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. What do I need to do to make that happen? Just
I
create.
mean, if you want, you can just give me admin permissions.
How do
You
I
can
do
make
that?
like a small role. So you go under the server settings, so on the name.
Yeah.
Those are your user settings. So you click on the server name on top.
Yeah.
And it should show you like server settings and then roles.
Rhythm. What is that?
And for now, you can just make a new role with the plus button and call it, I don't know, call it admin or whatever. Or you could also call it, call it star, the star sign thing, like the multiplier thing, because that's what I like to call it, And you just give it the administrator permission.
Make it administrator and give the
And then
all
just
people
save.
you love.
Yeah. Okay.
Not really. I wouldn't do that. Just and save, and you can give it to me. And also, if you could do one thing before you leave, okay, too bad. It's fine. Doesn't really fucking matter anyway.
What is it? I can go back and edit it
now,
out.
so the thing is, I would just want you to put the role
Name.
higher up than rhythm.
Okay. How do
So
I
in
do
the
that?
list of roles, you just slide it
Okay.
up, because then I'm above. Yeah, you need to save. I'm above rhythm, and now you can just give me the role and it would work. I have the role, so let's
Cool.
make a new channel.
All right. So do so, man. Hope your food's good.
I'm gonna
Pretty
set it
also
up.
I want to roll.
You want the role? Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Assign.
I wouldn't give the role to. I wouldn't give the role to too many people.
No, just add the
Just
same
two.
role. Don't create a new one.
Yeah, yeah. We'll leave it as two of you, and then we'll see. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, Luminosity? Welcome back. Nico saying something. Okay. No more rows. Yeah, that's it. Limited. This stream's been interesting. We've only done one question so far, but I think it's been very productive.
Yeah, it is, because you learn more than just answering the function. I mean, the question. Oh god, I need water. I can't talk anymore. Oh.
All right. Okay. Confirm the ending. Check if the string, first argument, and string ends with the given target string, second argument and target. The challenge can be solved with ends with method, which was introduced in 2015. For this purpose, we would like you to use one of the JavaScript substring methods instead. Is that you making changes?
Yep. Need a light from Cal.
Okay, I see what you're doing. So basically, I'm looping through the strings and seeing if the last last thing is whatever I put in. So Bastion N is true. I should return true. Okay. Also interesting how. Okay. All right, I'm gonna jump off the voice chat and play some music, man. We'll see if we can tackle this.
I mean, you could just stay there and move us, so you stay alone, and if needed, we can come back.
Yeah, it's weird. So if I'm on the voice chat and the music, it messes up with my headphones. I hear different sounds.
Oh wait, so is it lowering the music?
Yeah, well, music's not being played right now, but it's I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my headphones. It just does this weird.
Oh
thing.
wait, does it sound weird?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's because your headset has a call function, which basically makes it sound weird. Yeah. Okay. So just like the voice chat, as long as you're
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, man.
So yeah.
There you go, man. That sounds so much better. All right. Hey, what's up, bud? Welcome back. Day number 12. Yeah. Man, you missed the first half of this. We dove in and people in the live call teaching me, man. All right, let's see. String target. Okay, so if it was just that and that, I could confirm. Right now, first I was thinking about it, like, how the hell would I do? I guess it'd be the same thing. That intervention was useful. Yeah, like maybe we need like like you said, Discord bot exclamation intervention, and then we just jump on a call. I hope your food is good. Okay. Man, I don't even know how I would do this. All right, let's see. Confirm ending string. Okay, what are the things I know? I know how to break a string into individual items into an array. Right, which is a split method. So then I could compare each of the ones. Someone hire this man. We need to hire Nico for sure. What's he doing? What's he doing in the chat? What's happening? They do give you a hint what to use in the end of the exercise description. Substring maps, right? Yeah, what is that? See, I didn't know this was a thing. I'm for hire though. I'll be hiring him after I might get the open coin. Let's do it, man. Let's open a company together. Oh, it's double few scores, man. Start is greater than the end. It will swap the arguments. Knowing beforehand is kind of defeats the purpose of studying JavaScript, right? I'm still not sure. What does this method do? Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Discord bot project. Yeah, Nico gave me a challenge to build a Discord bot. Okay, so you got string, that's Mozilla, console logs, string substring 1 and 3, expected output. So 0, 1. Okay, so start and the end, and then, okay. Substring 2. So 2 meaning 0, 1. So everything after that point. Okay. So when you have 2 things, to start and the end. If not, then anything after that. Okay. All right. So that makes it easier, right? So I basically loop through each of these and see if this matches any of those. Yeah. I mean, this one's an easy one. Let's say this one. So, okay. So it's gonna look at the first S. Does S match the first S? It does. Cool. And then take A. Does A match E? It doesn't. Okay, we move on. And then does S match E? It doesn't. Okay, move on. Does S match S? It does. A match A, M does match E, and then cool. Log that. Right? I think that's what it needs to do. So target. The tricky part is which is inclusive and which is exclusive, not to avoid one-off errors. Yeah, man, I'm trying to think how would I even do that. Okay, but if I was to write it down, take the first letter from target, compare that with first letter from string. If it matches, take second letter from target, and then compare that with the. But I'm saying second letter, but basically it's the letter after the first letter, right? Second letter from string, and then yeah, loop this if true. But if it doesn't match, like else or whatever, compare the second letter from string, and then it's going to go back and go through the thing again until it's going to continue matching, and then whatever matches, so everything, I don't know, everything that matches, like return that. Is that what I want? Oh no, I'm just okay. If it matches, then true. That's what I'm doing. Well, yeah. Yeah, okay. I think that, right, in terms of just wrong, I know the answer already. You want to see if it ends with it. Oh yeah. Check if the string ends. Yeah, you're right. So it could just be the start. Yeah. Crap. So it has to start from the last position. So instead of the first, should we just reverse the order? If I reverse it, this might be, I might be making it more complicated, but and then yeah, do that. Hang on. Nah, 2 seconds. Let me suffer for a bit and then tell me. There you go. That's the one bird. Not bird, sorry, wind. You should not take characters one by one. Hang on, what? Get the length of the target. Yeah. Get the last X length of the target letters of the string. Oh, dude. Okay, so yeah, you pretty much told me the answer there. So let's say like on length. So length would be 2, right? And then take the last 2 letters from string, and should be able to use what's it ends with, a substring. Substring, that's the one. Yeah, so substring start and end position. So that is done using you use substring to achieve that, right? So substrings, okay, start and end. So the start would then be two be in this position, and that would be length minus the length of that minus, if you don't supply end, it will automatically assume absolute end. Also, it's only looking for the ending too, right? Okay, so the ending could just be the length of that. 1, 2, 2, whatever. The starting would be you almost has it, BRB. Okay. Alright. Man, we got 15 people in the chat. What's going on? How's everybody doing? If you were to explain substring to another person. All right, okay. So I learned about substring literally 5 minutes ago, and the way that works is, so if you have a string congratulation, right, and you run congratulations.substring, give it a start and end. So say if I give it the position, I don't know, let's say 3 and 5. You would do 0, 1, 2, 3. It would give me GRA. Write a few substring examples. Okay. Just make sure I got this right. Not enough of an explanation. Oh wow, okay. What did I miss? Hey, what's up, James? Thanks for the follow. That is not enough. Okay. I can go away. I mean, okay, let's just play around with it, right? Let's say let Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? Okay. Let my string, I don't know, this is str equals, no, congratulations, s dudus 0, right? Now this needs to be a string. Okay, so we define that string, and then I say string dot, what was it again? Substring. Right, so start position, let's say it's 2, and I want it to end on, so it starts on 2, which is here. Let's say 5. That should give me UD UZ. Do I need to console log? No, UDU. Okay, 2 and 5. Because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's going to be the 4th. Yeah, okay. All right, okay. Let's just see if we can solve it here. So we got the string, that string. Let I don't know. Let's say we'll name the same thing. Target equals UZ and O, right? Come on. No need for console. It's just okay. Substring start with unnamed. Okay. So I don't need the console log. String dot, let's say from 3. Yeah, so 0, 1, 2, 3, and it's going to print everything after that point. All right. All right. Okay. So we got string, and then we have target, right? And if I want to see if this string ends with that, okay. So we got target or length, which is 3. So 3 is that. So the starting position would be, wait, what's, okay, so 7 minus 3 is about 4. That wouldn't be accurate. So it needs to be 3. Actually, that might work. That might just work. Let's say target even equals target equals string dot substring, right? And we need the start and end position. Actually, no, we don't need the start and end. It'd be easier if we just have one position, and that one position would be the start position, and that's gonna be the length of the other one, I think. Or I might have to do plus or minus. Let's see. So if I just do target dot length, what does that do? False. What is target the length? Target the length is 3. Does that 3 is 0, 1, 2, 3. So +1. I think that's it. Is that it? What I just did? Target.length +1. Alright, okay, I'm reading reading through the chat while I'm reading. Also an index with exclusive. Yeah, that I'm getting tripped up on the exclusive thing. What happens if you substring index and the index is larger than the length? Index is larger than the length. Substring takes in the index you want to start from, and it takes in the length, which they call the end of how much you want to bite off the string. Okay. Okay. I mean, this here seems to work, right? Target length +1. I don't know. Let me see if I can put this into the function here and see what that does. So if return string. Okay. It doesn't work for anything. All right, great, fantastic. String, string 608. Yeah, it doesn't work when the other thing they're both said. String of length minus target of length. Okay, yeah. I kind of did have that thought earlier, but I think I went with the... because they have space. That should make a difference though. Oh, that's not string. str.length. False. Oh. Okay. Hang on, why it failed? String the substring, string of length minus target of length. So string the substring 3 to 5, characters at index 3. 4, 5. So, okay, so excludes the ending position, whatever it is. I'm missing a return. What do I return here? All right. So I'm returning if this case. Yeah, this works. Okay, cool. Yeah, this was slightly more complicated than the other one, but string target. So the target length plus one wouldn't work when the thing was bigger than the other thing. But if you take the length of the string, right, minus, yeah, so congratulations, minus on, which is the last two. So if you minus these two, hang on. So congratulations, which is going to be whatever that is, minus the length of the target. Join chat for quick explainer. All right. What's that? Hey, what's up, Django? Where is chat? There you go. No, here. Hey, what's up?
How's it, man?
Good, bro. How you doing? All right. What am I missing, man? What am I missing?
Oh shit! Wait. Let me mute Twitch. Yeah. There was a loop back. So what's going on is let me start with what's inside substring, string dot length minus target length. See what happens is you have your 5 fingers on your hand, and your left hand, when your palm is facing away, the end is at the thumb, and the beginning is at the pinky finger.
Right.
So let's say your target is your thumb and your index finger. What you're doing is you're saying the length of your target minus the string length. You're going to remove your thumb and your index finger, and there you're left with the beginning of where you want to start searching from.
Right.
And that is the middle finger. So you want to say, I want to take the substring of anything that comes after the middle finger, which is the index finger and the thumb. And remember, the index finger and the thumb is your actual target. So you're saying, find my substring from middle of my hand going forth towards the thumb. And that length is exactly of the target, obviously. So yeah, it's substring is one of those things that you're not gonna fully grasp, but yeah, that's essentially the idea.
Right.
To get the index of where the substring begins, you have to find the length of your target. You have to know the length of your target, and luckily you have it. So you're just gonna backtrack basically to say the total length of my string minus the target, because I know the target is at the end of the string anyway.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Congratulations and on. Right. Congratulations. So the length of this would be 13.
That's
13
interesting because on appears a couple of times there. It appears at the beginning and at the end. I mean, I think it's index 1 as from like CONG. See, there's ON also in like the first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do not know how that went on. Oh, I know what happened. we never even get to the beginning of the string because we remember we're just saying minus the target length, the total string length of which is about 14 characters. Yeah. And we're starting to search for a substring from index 12. So we never even come close to the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I needed to see the maps because 40 minutes is 12. The 12th position would be just okay. For some reason I
Yeah.
thought it would start from here. Like I was counting 0, 1, 2 this way in my head. Okay, yeah.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense. All right.
That's basically it. So see your math there is string dot length. So it's everything in the string plus one because remember the substring takes in an index first.
Right.
So if your index is 1, that means that's the second character, not the first. So if length was on its own just like that, I believe. Yeah, see what happens with your str on your console if you do str dot length. If you do a substring, if you try to get the substring which is equal to that length.
Yeah. Okay. So str dot substring. So it would start on the 12th position, right? Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
on.
and do str again. Just
Again.
do str inside substring dot instead of plugging it off exactly. So str and then substring.
Oh, you want to do the length again?
Yeah, instead of 12, just do
Okay.
str dot length.
Gotcha. Minus
I
target.
believe this is supposed to no nothing else. Just
Oh, just
and your length is misspelled. Just the str dot length only.
okay. Nothing.
Exactly, and that is because the index is right after this thing, after the end of your string. So the length is greater than your index.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of trickery right there because your first character is at index 0, of which the length, if should there be a character there, would start at 1. So yeah, that's basically it. That's what's going on here.
Cool. Yeah, that makes so much sense now. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I think I could do these more often, like these quick explainers. Should you get stuck in anyway, and should I be available? Because I don't think I'm going to be joining these what do you call these things? Your streams at 3 a.m. when I'm working at 8. So
That makes sense. I think weekends are gonna have like big long streams, but yeah. Cool. Yeah, for some reason I don't know why in my head I was just thinking, oh, 14, 12 is gonna come from this way. I'm just gonna look for all of that, but yeah, that was okay. Awesome. And I think you've left the thing already. Let's escape. How did the call go? It went great. Get some music back up. Okay, did I miss anything in the chat while we was doing that? I don't think so. James said hi. Hey, what's going on, man? Boop boop music. Yeah. By the way, my pasta was awesome. Nice, I love it, man. Dude, it's like 2 a.m. You're making me hungry though. That's not good. Hey, that's not a nice compliment. When you make a mistake, you fix it. Not good, man. All right, cool. So this one was okay. Understanding the length was a bit complicated, but that was alright. Look at that, almost at 50%. Don't do this. You always make me hungry. Dude, it's not me. It's man, I don't know what your real name is. Tuduzo. But he's talking about. I got some Kit Kat here too for a break in a second. Have some sweetness. Who else we got in the chat today? We've got Bert Dimitri, Ethultia, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Mike is back. Luminosity is back. What's going on? Dark Souls. What's going on, man? All right, what are we doing here? Basic. Repeat a string. Repeat a string. Oh, repeat it twice. Let's look at that. Repeat a given string. Repeat a given string first argument for a number of times. Okay. Return an empty string if the number is not a positive number. I didn't even know there was a built-in repeat method. Repeat. Repeat. Okay. I remember there was something we did where there was like a loop, not loop, there was a copy thing. Maybe that. What happens when you sum strings? It concatenates them. Oh, dude. I just repeat it concatenate it 3 times. Huh. And how do I concatenate in a loop? Okay. Okay, I think I have a very fuzzy idea in my head on how that would work. So concatenate it with the number of times. But it would have to be ABC plus ABC plus ABC. So it'd be ABC and then add 3 minus 1 times. Right? But how would I actually do that? So okay. What happens when you concatenate with an empty string? It adds a space. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it adds a space. So if you have, I think we already have string. So string plus, oh, it doesn't do anything? Huh. Yeah, that would add a space, but when you say empty, you mean with a space, right? But just that on its own doesn't do anything. Okay, look at that. So I would need to add this here too, because I need to separate it. Okay, so it'd be string plus that. Okay, let's say if I wanted to do this 3 times, it'd be string plus that, or it could just be string. Maybe template literal stuff. I don't know if I can use that here. Space is a character, so it's 90. Ah. Okay. Can you use template literal thing in? I don't even know if you can. If I just went string, does that work? does. Oh, I need backticks for it. Maybe. What's ABC? Okay, so if I do that, it works. But I don't know why I'm thinking that. I don't need to do that because we already have the string as the function stuff I would put in. How would you program the function multiply number without using multiplication? That is a great question. How would I do that? So let's say it was 3 and 2. That's this is doing 3 squared, right? That's what you're saying. 3 times 2 will be 3 times. I can't use the multiplication operator. I mean, okay, so 3 times 3 is 9. Oh, you multiply 3 times 2. You just add it. I mean, if you're telling me I can't do times, surely she's throwing loops. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see your point. Okay. Alright, okay. We'll start with the loop. Let's see. And then see what we get. So if I equals 0, I is less than, it has to be less than the number. Or does it have to be equal to the number? I don't know. Let's see. Num I plus plus. Take the string. Return here. String equals string plus. Is it string plus plus kind of thing? Yeah, I remember. Okay, there was a thing where we did count plus plus, and you just keep the counter going up by 1. Okay, can you write let result equal before the for loop? Oh, okay. Is that what you mean? Okay. string equals string to string or string empty string. So it's just a single quote. Let's give so result equals, I guess we return a result. No, it's not. No, hang on. No, it is string. String equals string plus result. So it's gonna do, yeah, okay, string empty space. It's not empty space. String plus that doesn't do anything. Oh, let. Oh, I didn't see my bias. Window was set up. Okay. I shouldn't really. Hang on. String. The result should be the empty string, and the name should give away what is meant to be. Bro, result plus equals. Wait, what? Okay, I see what you're doing. But I want a space in between two, though. So that's basically what plus equals doing, right? And you're returning the result. Is that what you're doing? Return result, right? I mean, so what does that actually do? ABC, ABC. Okay, so it's not add. I need one more. So less than or equal to. Kind of close. Okay. Don't know. String plus string. Bro, Discord not yet let him suffer a bit. Yeah. I think we need a thing. Maybe we start like a countdown timer with like how long I'm willing to spend and see if I can figure it myself. And then if I am literally can't figure it out, then we do an intervention. Jump on the call and we intervene. All right. So I think we're very close. So let's say 10 minutes, right? Google countdown should be one. Countdown timer. Yeah, if I can't figure out Omar, then I'll jump on and okay, 5 minutes then. Like it's just half a line. And then I'll jump on the call with Omar. What am I missing? ABC, ABC. So it's doing it twice, which is good. It's only looping through twice. It needs to loop through 3 times. You are just string to string even if you make it 10,000 times. Okay. Result plus equals string means result equals result plus string. I mean, yeah, you basically just told me to answer that. Okay. Right. Okay. Before I hit enter, so basically what it's doing is, man, also this woo sound in the beat is very distracted. All right, let's go with a different beat. Okay. So if I run this, it's gonna it's gonna define a variable first called result. Oh, this one's got another use. You hear that? Alright, that equals result. Okay, we're gonna loop as long as I is less than or equal to this number. So that many times. It's gonna go by one each time. Each time it goes through it. So we have the result variable equals that result plus the string. Right, so the first time it will be ABC. The second time it will be ABC plus ABC. Okay, yeah. But that's not adding the space though. I wanted to add a space as well. Do I just go like that? Whoa, what the hell? Okay. I think that's because of the thing up top. Oh, what happened? Okay, reset all code. Right. What's this thing down here? Oh yeah. Okay. Space would make more sense because it's a string, but okay. Okay. That would fail the test. Okay, still failing. Why am I failing? Why am I failing? It's probably this return thing. I always get first make result equals an empty string. So why did it work here without it being an empty string if I just made a variable? Don't know. Result one, result. Oh no, whatever, okay. Still doesn't seem to like it though. This might be one of those scoping, it worked because of scoping. How do you because if I is okay, let's hang on, I'm gonna run this code here and see what is actually giving me. Oh, ABC is running 4 times. Okay, why did I change? Oh, dude, just on the timer. We passed just on the timer. Okay, of course I had help. Okay, that's annoying. Stop. Delete equals. Which equals? Here. No, I get it now. But I think I added the equals earlier for some reason. We were testing, well, I was testing something, and for some reason I thought you needed to equal. Okay, I don't know if this is crazy. So if I wanted the E code in there, I would start from 1. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But as I'm initializing to 0, it has to be less than that. Okay, cool. That was actually not as difficult as I thought. Bro, it took me a while, but all right, Omar, we're jumping on the thing. Let's do it. You're here? Come to voice chat. Yeah, okay, I'm coming now. Oh, what's going on? Who's in here? Bro, don't repeat the same name.
Okay. Can you move Discord away from the code? Yeah. So another thing I wanted you to notice is think of yourself switch perspectives with your interpreter, your JavaScript interpreter.
Okay.
What would JavaScript do? Like for each and every line, it helps to find why things aren't going are going wrong. Like for instance, I saw a result at some point you concatenated on your console, and it started with undefined. But luckily, Omar was there to help to say, yeah, you should initialize result to an empty string. And yeah, that was sorted. And part that I wanted to focus on was this thing, the for loop. The for loop has 3 sections. I forgot what they call these things, so I'm just calling them sections. The first part, second part, third part.
Initializer,
Yeah.
condition, and incrementation.
Yeah. Initializer. What? Oh, yeah, we said condition and incrementation. Yeah, I'd say for the last one, I'd say the update part to make it simpler.
It's okay. It's much better.
Yeah. So the initializer, how your for loop should start, that is let I equals to 0. So you're just creating variable I. The condition, what to check for before executing what's inside the for loop, and the update part, where you can do anything. You can even put in console.log, but then you have to update your for loop so that the condition executes some parts and then obviously ends somewhere. And it ending means the condition is not met anymore, and that's when your for loop will stop executing what's inside the curly braces. And I've been using the term scope or scoping a lot. Another thing is in brackets, everything in a set of brackets is in its own scope, like a room. So basically, the whole area where you can run code currently, we can just, for argument's sake, call it a global scope, where everything there is global to everywhere. But once you start opening brackets, like for instance your function, you start opening your first brace and then you close it on line 7, now there's a scope specific to the function. So anything that happens in there will stay there unless otherwise.
Unless you use JavaScript.
Yeah, unless you return something or you use something that was declared outside the scope. So you can use variables outside the scope inside your function definitions, but you cannot create a variable inside a function and use it outside unless that variable was declared with a var instead of a let. I'm Stu, STU or Stutuzo.
Stu. JavaScript is a little problematical. Even though you created that variable not in that scope, even though you create that variable inside the scope, it can interact with the variable outside. It's a problem in JavaScript. That's why they added let.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Don't trust JavaScript.
Okay. So what do you mean? So if I have this as a var, I can access it outside. You say
this is so important.
Yeah,
really important. Never ever use a variable without initializing it.
Okay.
There might be always problem. That's why whenever you make a let, always start with equaling something.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is just an empty string.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're basically
Yeah.
creating variable results with an empty string.
And I suggest you use let more than vars.
Or better yet, don't use var. VAR to
Yeah.
start a variable definition. Don't use it unless
Unless
your
what you
bot
are doing.
says, we use
Okay.
var in this company. Then you can use var. But then,
Gotcha. So you're saying
other than that,
I can access var outside this if I didn't assign it to like I don't know 100.
if you do, yeah, if you do
It
that, no, now you just writing.
it would override
gibberish.
it to 100, right?
That's gibberish. That's
And brother,
I think
never.
you meant to say results equals to, not var equals to.
Oh no, I
Remember,
mean like,
var is a keyword.
oh sorry, oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's gonna override the answer by 100, right?
Yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen.
Okay.
See, I like that free code camp is a little bit smart in saying reference is not defined, but it would work. Although free code camp complaining.
Oh crap! Illegal return. Because I'm returning twice. All right, let's get rid of that.
Yes, definitely. Oh, that's because you're returning something outside a function definition. Remember, only functions can return stuff. A function is essentially a child you're sending to the store, and it's going to return with anything that you define it to return. Like right now, your last line is unnecessary because you're just returning out of nowhere. You're returning from a global scope. Yeah, that return is unnecessary.
Okay.
Basically, a return has to be inside a function definition.
Gotcha.
That would not complain anymore. So you can print out results right below by consoling.
So that's what I keep seeing that, like, yeah, that's another thing I still get confused by is where the heck does my return statement go? Okay, so it always has to be within the function, the brackets.
Yeah. Another thing that also confuses learners is saying something should print out or something should return, or a function should print or return. Yeah, those terms can be interpreted when you're still learning. You might sometimes interchange the meaning, but you have to be careful for those things. Like, for instance, they give you an empty function, they say write this logic and return this. You have to make sure that you stick with the returns, as console logs do not work there. And if they say write this function that prints out this, then that function won't return anything.
I think we can explain him like more basic like this. If your function will make an assignment outside, use return. If you write a function like this, for example, if you will use this something like that, ABC equal to Ömer, it must return something to make that assignment.
Oh yeah. You're writing it in the Twitch chat.
In the chat,
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. And I'm out. I'm going back to work.
Okay. Cool. Awesome, man. That makes sense.
And brother, if you write something like that, let's say that A plus A equals to B, don't write it like that. Instead, don't repeat that thing again and again. Instead, write A plus equals B.
A plus equals B, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. So this just means return equals return plus string, right? A plus equals B, yeah. Okay.
Brother, I'm leaving now. Have a good stream.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for the help.
Whenever you need, just write me or write to Sudu.
All right.
I'm sorry if I pronounce wrong about it.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
All right, man. Thanks. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm waiting for Bert. What's going on, Bert? I can't find the channel. Which one are you? P should be this one, right? PW.
General.
Okay.
Hey,
can you hear me?
I can hear you. How's it going?
First of all, this is supposed to be a channel for spectators only, but
Oh,
then
is it?
wait, there's multiple channels. What's going on? I didn't see live stream. I bet live stream was created when I was making food.
Okay.
Yeah, who created
I
that?
didn't see it.
That must have been
Uh,
Nico, huh? He just went all in.
yeah. I think Nico created this one where not everyone can join, and I think with this one you can be on your own, so that
Okay.
we don't disturb you while you do your stuff, because we don't see it when we join, and I have no idea how I ended up here.
Okay.
Okay. So what I wanted to explain was because I asked a question earlier about how you would program a multiply function.
Yes.
It's basically exactly the same, except let result would be 0, and then you would be passing a number as the first argument. Now, what I want to
You to do this channel because I have admin right.
I didn't get that.
Oh yeah,
But-
there was a quick explainer of how this channel came about.
Oh,
okay.
Omar created it. Okay, cool. So you
Yeah,
said
so-
result equals 0. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it would work exactly the same, but with numbers. And the reason I want to make a point of it is because basically let result is equal to something, and then you set that something to a 0 or an empty string or something that wouldn't affect the result, right? And then you start adding to it in a for loop. That is a very common pattern in programming, and one you would encounter very often. So I just want to say that you should try to remember it, because it's going to make your life a lot easier in the future.
So basically, the syntax where equals to nothing or empty string or 0 something.
Yeah, exactly. The way you said it is very good. Something is equal to nothing, and then you start adding stuff to that. It's like saying, okay, let's have a box first, an empty box, and then we start putting things inside the box. Yeah.
Right.
Another thing that would make it easier for you to solve future exercises is when you have to do something more than one time. Usually it feels like a loop. It could be a for loop or a while loop, doesn't matter. It feels like a loop. So that should be a hint for you for future exercises.
Okay, amazing, awesome, man. Thanks for the help. Okay.
Yeah, always. I'm gonna disconnect now.
Okay, all right. Okay, so this is basically adding 5 plus 5 plus 5. Yeah, okay. Initialize a variable something. Man, maybe I should make notes on like do you know what? All right, we'll do this. We'll have like a, I don't know, what's that series, that Dummies Guide or something, about you remember like the most important things, never forget these, or like yeah, never forget or always be aware of this stuff. So I'm gonna copy paste exactly what Sudoju pasted. Initialize a variable. I'm gonna use S, man. Did you say you're at work right now? You said you had to go back to work. Are you actually at work right now? Can't be. You said you're at home eating food. Okay, initialize a variable something that would not mess with the results. Okay. Hey, what's up, Plato? Welcome back. Thanks for the follow. You just started work. You work from home then, huh? Okay, cool. Same deal here, same deal. You know something like step 1, initialize step 2. All right, yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll also name it so like 4 things that have to be done multiple times. Right. Basically, what's that? Step 1, initialize. Step 2. How's that? Also, I'm going to change the S because it's using the British English. We also need a buzzword stack, I think. All right, we can do that. And what's gonna go in it? Like, yeah, what's gonna go in it? This one is done. What's the scope? What's an expression? Fizz buzz, fizz buzz. yeah, okay. Yeah, so one of the things I always trip up on is the like where does the return go? Is like I'm always like, why does this return not like it? Right. And well, maybe that. And okay, what did you said earlier? I can't remember the exact wording, but basically the return has to go within the function brackets, right? And that is a scope, right? Within. Just a little words you use. Yeah, so maybe this. Okay. I don't think this is a buzzword thing. This should go into the other one. Why can't I copy it? Oh, crap. You didn't say that. Okay, I may be paraphrasing it, but I think that's what it means, right? So this return has to be within before this thing is closed, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Within this bracket, right? Because if I put it outside, it's gonna be like, it's gonna first of all, it's gonna give me this. Yeah, it's gonna give me this stuff. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, basically within. But that is not the scope then. Am I still in the chat? My voice is weird. Yeah. How do I leave? Oh, here. Leave. Console log my function. What's going to print here is determined by the function. Determined by the function. Every function has a return, and if you do manual like return default. Oh, look at that. Default is undefined. Alright, so let's put that in here. Where does the return go? It's gonna go. I don't know why it doesn't want it that way. Okay. Hey, Fresh Prince, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. It's also Fresh Prince LOL. To return function. That. Oop. Yeah, so this was another thing, right? So I was doing some stuff, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, where So there's a function with if and else statement, and then if X, then do, if A, then do B. But if, yeah, it would just be that. There wouldn't be an else statement. So what does the thing do? If it's not A, it's not going to do anything. I mean, that's basically the point, right? But if you're not telling anything, what does it think? All right, what time is it? It's almost 3 a.m. Okay. All right. This one pause. Okay, what do we mess up here? Result equals empty string. That's what we do. Okay, 44%. Living my life. If I win the lottery, I will buy a Lamborghini today. Living my life. C. Else is no else is necessary. Huh. Right, because in that case, I win the lottery is true. But if it's not true, it's not going to run that code because it's not true. Okay.
Folks, listen.
Yeah. Is Brems here? Brems, Nico? No, I don't think he is. He said he'd be back in a bit. I don't know. Don't know where he's gone. He's probably in Discord though, if you ping him. Alright, what are we doing here? Yeah, okay, let's see if we can solve this by 3 o'clock. So give ourselves 20 minutes. Alright, here we go. Ooh. And then, yeah, okay. 3 o'clock, solve it, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright, truncate a string. Truncate a string first argument if it is longer than the given maximum string length. Okay. Return the truncated string with ... ending. So we got all of that. 8 should return. And then ... okay. I think we can use the substring thing from earlier, huh? Because that is just a string. Good idea. Okay. We would definitely need starting and an ending, and then add, concatenate the ... to it. Okay. How do I do that earlier? So yeah, we can just go return string dot substring. What number would be the end position? So 8. No, it would be num minus 1, right? Because index is 0. And the start position would just be 0. I think you only... Actually, no. If it is longer than a given... So we need an if statement. Okay. Nice, you're getting used to it. Awesome. the hand, yeah, the eye and the okay. But we need an if statement though. If it is longer than the given maximum string length. Given maximum string length. What? So if this, the length of that, is that what he's saying? How are we doing for time? All right, it's been 4 minutes, almost there. What the heck? Okay, I want to see if this makes sense first. I think that makes sense. So if I have string equals just hello, that would yeah, whatever. Okay. If the string is longer than okay, I don't know. Let's just see if string of length is greater than number. I think that's what it's saying. If then okay, this is where I'm gonna mess up with the return thing. String is not defined. Oh, sorry, steal. Okay, hang on. How is the green using convention? Saying a solution out loud will help. Okay. Truncate a string, which is the first argument, which is this thing here. So truncate this if it, I'm assuming this it means first argument. So if this is longer than the given maximum string length, if this hang on, if the string length is longer, what would happen? Okay. I don't know, let's just say that's 10, right? So if that is 10, and then I put in 8, so it would do da-da-da, but yeah, that's what. So if I did 8, that's what would happen, right? But if okay, let's say that's 8. But if I do 10, but if this number is longer than that, then it's too long. It can't do this because there's no ending. Because ending doesn't exist in this string, right? Do I need an else statement for this? See, okay. So I remember Bert told me about earlier, like if it's true, then do that. Like if I win the lottery, give me a Lamborghini. If not, so if this is the case. I'm gonna run this code and see what it actually does. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing the dot. God. I think that's it. Plus concatenate the dot. No. I was missing the T, so okay. So doing that should return a Tiska dot. That's what I'm getting. Fair on that. AB dot. I mean, it's doing. What am I missing? Which one is failing? Oh, there we go. Undefined. There we go. Dot length. Hey, that doesn't matter because it's. Ah, I see what it's doing. So this is the case that you were talking about. What if it's longer, right? After the if block, you need to return something. Why is it undefined? Right, it's undefined because it doesn't exist. Yeah, so okay, else. Basically, I need to say else do nothing. You have the cadence for any case that might be so. Else do, so if I do nothing, just return the string, nothing else, right? Maybe, or just leave it empty. I have no idea what that. Okay, that passes. What if I just have it just return nothing? Does that work? Nope. Okay, returning the string. Can I just type ABC would return whatever? ABC doesn't exist though. That's gonna fail. Nope. Okay, what? It returns undefined if you don't have a return. Okay. Most problems you have can easily be answered by a problem statement in most cases. It's in your list of notes. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah, I got the undefined thing was because this use case where it was not meeting this criteria, but it's bigger than that, right? In that case, it was no return, so okay. Most questions you can have a problem statement. I guess if it isn't, you just keep the string. It doesn't tell me what happens. So just leave it as is. Let's see. Kudos for solving this one minimum I've given. Nice, thanks. I think starting to get the hang of it. All right, let's see if there's what they did for the else thing. Yeah, they return the string too. Okay. However, if the above statement is not true, it means the string length is less than our thing. Therefore, we can just return the string. Slice. Okay, cool. All right, man. Okay, we did it with 6 minutes to go. All right, sick. Used to reset the time for next exercise. Yeah, okay. Oh man, do I go to sleep or do we do one more? I feel like I didn't struggle enough for that one to like earn my sleep. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more for fun. Why not? Okay. Let's the woo thing is back again. This is. I'm gonna delete this from my playlist. Delete from like there you go. Or you could call it a day on a high note. Could do that, but yeah, let's struggle, man. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna start the timer now before even reading the question. All right, let's see. Okay, let's close. Oh, numbers and modulus and stuff. Oh wow, hell yeah, no pain, no gain. Let's do it. Create a function that looks through an array. Oh man, okay, we're gonna go through arrays. Finders keepers. That looks through an array, returns the first element in it. That passes a truth test. Okay, what's the truth test? This means that given an element x, the truth test is passed if function x is true. If no element is passed, then return undefined. Ooh. So to return undefined, I just don't have a return statement. I think. That's not returning anything. Oh, you can. Oh, I can demand to. You must return it fast. All right. Okay, Beth. Okay. Okay. Stuff. Is this the function where we're doing a modulus? See if it's an even number. I think that's what it's doing, right? Yeah, that's the function. The function is number equals or greater than. What is that code to? I'm pretty sure just looking to see if it's an even number, but is that written in an arrow function? Looks like an arrow function, and I forget what that looks like. Minus. Modular gives the remainder, and the remainder means to divide properly into twos, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So that would be an even number. But I forget what the thing looks like. Arrow function, I think. Is that an arrow function? Well, we do it. Let's go to an arrow function. Yes, okay. looks a bit different than the other one. So run a function where this is the parameter, and then divided by, well, find the remainder after dividing by 2 and see if the remainder is 0. This one is interesting, a bit tricky to understand as to what they require. Okay, awesome, that helps, man. That helps so much. You have no idea. Okay. You might have also missed the mark on this one. So it's basically a function that takes in number, returns number, modulo 2. What is it? Okay, let's see. Modulus of a number, right? Man, I haven't done math since years ago. Tell me when you found his solution. Man, where's the... I'm looking through our chat. Oh, there we go. I'm pretty sure Bud explained... oh, there you go. Modular gives you the remainder. No remainder means it divides properly into 2s. I'm still okay, man. What's the modulus again? So you divide it by gives you the remainder. No, remainder means remainder from doing what? Let's just call it here. So if I do a 8 minus 2 is 0. The heck? Oh, so 3 times 2 is 6. Minus that is 2. Gotcha. But 8 modulus 4 would be 4 times 2 is 8. No remainder. Okay. For this exercise, you don't really need to know what the function is doing. It's just by the function. Okay. Alright, let's see. It's an array. Also like how it, okay, I mean, this is an array. We have to check every single thing, so it definitely requires some kind of loop, right? Close. Is that that's close for Bert, or is that for me? Because I haven't even typed anything yet. Okay, let's say for let I equals. You're building intuition. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Jelly? I don't know if you want me to call you Jelly or call you your papa, man. But welcome to the stream. All right, let I equals 0. Oop. I is less than the length of the array AR.length I plus plus, right? Code function returns the first element in it that passes the truth. Oh, it has to be the first element that passes truth. Oh, someone was talking about break yesterday. I think it's a break because once it passes, I think, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, you guys are talking outside in the chat or something, so you know the answer. Okay. If function x is true. So these would be the numbers, right? Can I just go like that? Or is that just me being dumb? Like num equals 0, num plus plus. I don't, well, actually no, let's not do that. Let's keep it simple. Let's just stick to I. What are you making? Yeah, learning JavaScript. Okay, definitely need to reinitialize it. That might actually be better go up here. Alright, let's do that. Okay. So for this, go through each of these. And if the remainder of this equals 0, so for all of that, I don't know, I think it's an if statement. If something, if number, is it gonna be number? No, if I, if ARR I, right? So if that equals, I don't know, equals function, something? Because the function would take the number, well no, function would take, how does a function know to take what number? It doesn't know what the number is. Maybe I do need the num plus plus. Actually, why am I doing function? No. You asked to lay the solid run of the next. Oh, nice. This is about the question. Should you be asking the right questions? You need to. Okay. Yeah. Please don't tell me the answer just yet. Let me struggle. We've got a timer going. We've got 7 minutes to figure this out. If not, then we'll look at hints. And there's also an intervention that could be called, depending on how much I struggle. But okay. what's the problem? So if the truth test is passed, a function of x. Oh, look at that, function of x. So func of x, right? That would be x. That would be x. And if that is true, we return I and then break it. Because once it returns, you don't need to carry on looping through. Okay, that broke. Oh, I don't know what happened. Maybe no break. Hot, return. Return is also a break. Oh, I need to return undefined too. See. But it's gonna keep looping through though, because I need it to stop. I need it to pass the first thing that passes this test. Oh. Return, sorry, not I, AR, don't I? You need it to break and return is a break. Oh yeah, if this passes then, okay. I think this is it. No, hang on, it's passing, it's failing something, 331. It's not liking something. What am I missing, guys? Suffer he must. Hell yeah. How long do I have? I think we're close though. 4 minutes, let's go. Let's run this test. What is it doing? Awesome. Alright, let's run it. Unexpected. Dude, what happened to my eyes, man? Where did they go? Like, where did they go? I have no idea where it went. Oh, okay, shoot, look at that. This one, undefined, whatever, undefined, whatever. Oh, double I. No. Okay, let's refresh. See what it's doing. It's returning it undefined. Do I need to tell it what number means? It's just not gonna know. Oh, return. What am I returning? Well, actually, I can't have number in there. Oh, crap. Yeah, why is number being reinitialized to 0? Okay, I haven't passed number anywhere in here. So if I is da. Function Or is it the other way around? Yeah, you should return a number from. It's confusing me. Okay. Yeah, this was in there. I don't know why it was in there. Okay. So what am I returning here then? It's already returning the I there, so I don't need this, right? Nope, that is wrong. Okay, what am I missing? Undefined. Perfect. Okay, we've got a find element function that's an array and function for I is 0, I is less than the array's length, I plus plus. So we go for each of these. So on the first one, I is 0 is 1. If 1 function, if function x is true, yeah, okay, yeah. So I don't need to give a number actually because x would be the. Is that right? Hang on. So number, that's the same as function as taking the number. Yeah, so the number would be, yeah, okay. So, oh, dude, we're so close. Okay. No, I'm not gonna ask for help just yet. Stop. Okay. I think I'm closer. Let me see if I can figure it out. I think we're very close. If function. I mean, that does say if that is true. No? If function x is true. If that is true. Should return 8. Still undefined. Okay, what am I missing? Return undefined intervention when ready. Okay. All right. So this. Not supposed to be in the loop. Oh. But how is he gonna know? I also need to return something right. Return is also a break. If I don't buy a Lamborghini, okay. If Lamborghini equals true, which is here, or if I win the lottery, I'll buy a Lamborghini. But if I don't buy a lottery, life moves on. So you're saying I don't need an else statement? I think that's your code. I think that's your hint. How does that? Hey, okay, nice hints. Okay, I get it though. I get what it's doing. Okay, so yeah, for a given array, loop through the length of it, each item, and if this thing is true, return that number. If not, return undefined. Yeah, see, it's the return thing is still tripping me up. Is that where it needs to go? Okay, see your explanation there. Do we still need to get on a call? Chidujo, do you have anything to add? Definitely. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. General live stream. Oh, it's drag and drop. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I didn't like how they structured this question. It was very tricky from what I'm seeing. Like they didn't do justice in explaining where funk comes in to play.
Right.
Like they just said, hey, something should pass a truth test, and they didn't mention much about the truth test. And also, you didn't do justice in working out the solution because I never heard you ask what is the truth test supposed to be within your solution. So yeah, I think that's the role I'm gonna play mostly. I'm just gonna be the hype man
Okay.
around around how you find your solutions. Yeah, it's yeah. I'll mostly criticize how you go about finding your solution.
All right.
You have to make sure that you understand the statement, what they're looking for from the statement. Like for instance, with this, there's a truth test, and what are you supposed to do with the truth test from there? And you guys went on a rabbit hole. You went around. You even opened your docs. You didn't even have to. I think this was given that it was defined right, you would have gotten this in like 4 or 5 minutes because it could have been, hey,
Right.
you know that you can pass in functions within functions, and you can use those functions to get stuff from them. So use this function func to get whether something is true or false for elements in an array, and with the first element you find that is true, return true, and other than that, just return undefined. And yeah, that's where the return gets a little bit funky too. So I'd like you to take note somewhere, like should it happen that they don't cover it with the free code camp course, that you dive in deeper into the return statement business, like because what Bert also mentioned, that you can break for loops through using a return statement,
Yeah.
and that on its own has caveats. There are situations where you use the return to break from for loops. There are situations where you have to avoid using a return statement unnecessarily before breaking a for loop that you don't want to break. So you have to dive in deeper with the return statement stuff. Eventually, if not covered by this course.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another thing, yeah, work on understanding the problem statement. When you find yourself asking, "What the hell is going on? What am I doing next? Why am I returning this?" Go back to your problem statement
Yeah.
and try to figure out what you're doing. And what I always try to plug in the chat is uh, try to say your solution out loud, just so that you avoid typing out stuff that you learned from previous lessons without knowing what you're doing with them. Like for instance, with this one, it would have went like, okay, we're gonna use probably I think it was the previous one where there was a substring and a loop involved. Yeah, yeah, but saying your solution out loud helps with answering questions like, what if it's not this case? What if the string they're looking for is short? So how should I go about truncating? Those questions are either going to be answered by the problem statement again, or if not, I guess assumptions should fall into a correct category. Like for this one, I don't think, yeah, this one was pretty straightforward, apart from the fact that it was a bit tricky in how they structured it. Because, yeah, I think the structure was all funky. And line 10 doesn't do you any justice whatsoever because it's just there to confuse, because it does nothing
Yeah.
apart from show that, hey, we are passing in the function. And nice to note, the arrow function confusing as hell when you're still learning JavaScript, because it looks like what is this? Num equal sign arrow num modulus. All of a sudden you don't know what's going on. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I wanted you to go to bed with.
Gotcha.
Your questions are going to be answered by the problem statement all the time,
Yeah.
and say out loud your solution. You have the tools, by the way. You have all the tools. You know what to use when, your substrings and all that, your for loops. You know when to use an if statement, and that's some parts where you're using the problem statement. Like you read, I saw you highlight and return the first element in it that passes a truth test. You highlighted that, and then you realize, hey, you're gonna be using a loop here.
Right.
So that's using your tools correctly. But you know, see almost that say you're using it 30-45% now. So your code sense, what they'd say, game sense and gaming, your code sense is improving a lot. Now you just have to
Keep practicing that.
strategize.
Okay.
Yeah, strategize. Don't start typing code without knowing what you're typing first. A little plan ahead before
Okay.
going ahead.
Cool. So maybe
Yeah, I'm
just notes on what I want to do step by step, and then write the code afterwards, right?
yeah,
Cool.
I'm just blabbering a lot. Yeah.
No, it makes sense though. Because I was gonna
Yeah.
go. I think I was gonna do something else until someone in the chat was like, "Hey, think about this."
Yeah. Always ask the what ifs. Why? It's the whys and the what ifs that are gonna get you through most of the things. Like, should there be an if statement? You have to ask yourself, what happens if the condition inside the if statement isn't met? What should happen after? Like for this case, if whatever happens in the if statement isn't met, nothing happens because there's no else. So if nothing is met, how do we know that the function fulfills its purpose? We know that it's going to fulfill it because regardless of what happens within the if statement or the for loop, there is a return statement at the end, which is undefined.
Right.
The return undefined. Yeah. So every case should be covered. The whys and the why something is so should always be covered. Yeah, I've said that like right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Should that be a condition test? Cover all solutions from it. If you're testing one should be greater than 0, what happens if it's the opposite? You should cover that case. And if it's not destructive, then cool, let it be without any else.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So
All right.
this mostly doesn't cover what the cause is bringing, but it will help you in solve. I think it's been a blocker for most problems that you've been tackling since day 6. Most of the things that you get stuck on are things that are repetitive, things that you've either missed here and there, and that the course doesn't really focus on. So it's just the minor notes that you have to remember by your own. The structure of the for loops, things you keep on forgetting, the initializer,
Yeah.
and yeah. So it's minor things, man. And congratulations on making it this far.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
And go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end. Go to bed.
All right, man. All right, cool. I don't know who's still in the chat, but appreciate the help, man. Been big help today. Obviously, Sudoju as well. Who else is? Who else is there? Galipa. Hope you enjoyed the last 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna grab some food real quick and then sleep. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope this was fun. I had a ton of fun. Learned a lot. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye. Pizza and bed for the win. Oh yeah. All right, later.